Hi guys, welcome back to the RB7 build. I'm just still working on my hydraulic handbrake. So I've got to mount this plate. I've got the plate bolted to the bottom of the actual handbrake there, 3mm steel with welded nuts onto the bottom of it, so it'll be fixed. And I've cleaned off a spot here, took off the start and on this side, and cleaned off the paint, and I've marked where the holes are, and I've got a hole saw to make clearance for the welded nuts on the bottom of the plate. So I have to make clearance there so that I can smash them through there and just weld it down nice and flat on there. Might have to panel beat that a bit to get that to sit down nice and flat, and then it'll overhang on the side a bit so that I can get it in the best position. It's actually gonna go sort of hanging off the edge a bit, so I need to box that up as well to make sure it's nice and solid, so I can refine it nice and hard and it locks the brakes instead of just flexing the tunnel and all that kind of jazz. So I could do that, but to work out where this had to go, I had to put the shifter in and then work out my sitting position to make sure my hands didn't get tangled up in levers and everything, because this thing's pretty tall. I got it wrapped up in a rag so that I don't scratch it because it's anodized black. But yeah, there's the exhaust tunnel over there I did the other day. And for you FD guys, RX7 guys, you can see that I've actually integrated the existing dash bar over the outside of a 38mm roll cage tube, which is the dash bar for the roll cage. It goes through there. So I bolted the existing dash bar up after I cut it off there, and then bolted it up to the column, bolted it up to the tunnel, and then continuously pulled it in and out until I got the actual 38mm race tech tube to fit through there and come up against here nice. So there's a slight kink in the actual race tech tube just inside this tube. I had to notch out the back of the dash bar to get that to do that, but that means my dash bolts up to the original mounting points and I can run the original cluster and all that stuff, which looks kind of cool because I wanted this car to look kind of like a car still, not like a completely gutted race car with an aluminium dash and that kind of stuff. It's not the look I wanted to go for. I wanted to have like the nice RX7 dash because it has a nice cluster with the tacho right in the middle and everything like old school sports cars have, so that's what I wanted. So I went to a bit of effort to obviously put that in there so I could do that, but then I've got to put the hydro in there, make sure I got room for my shifter. So that's all the way forwards, third gear, mostly use third and fourth on the tracks I drive on, and the hydro will go there so it's not too far away. I won't get it with my fingers. And steering wheel is over there. Fair bit of clearance. I run a pretty small steering wheel, so a 320 or something, or a 330. But yeah, so it's gonna smash some holes through this now, and yeah, we'll get to it. Weld that on there. Stay tuned. There we go. Got this down in the tunnel nice. You can see the bolts and the nuts go down through the holes. It sits flatter. I'll actually tack it on the top here where it's touching, and where that gap is at the front there, I'll get underneath before I weld it, and I'll smash that up with a hammer underneath so that it touches there. And this side over here, or just box this up down here onto the side of the tunnel. Make that nice and strong. And yeah, that'll be that. I think So we'll get to making that, and then after I do that, I've got to get rid of the old accelerator pedal and get a Nissan Pulsar N16 maybe, or whatever it is, the fly-by-wire throttle pedal sensor. I think there's one on the Pulsar, or 350Z. I think 350Z's rarer at the wreckers. The Pulsar one's more common. So get one of those. Yeah, stay tuned. And there we go. Boxed up the sides, down the tunnel, both sides. So I don't have a sharp edge there. Well, it's kind of a bit of a pyramid. Might smack my knee on it. Might glue some foam to one side of it so it's not too sharp, but my knee's down here, so shouldn't get there, but you never know. You have a crash. Bad things happen. There you go, weld it the way around. Nice and solid, should be damn sweet. You can see the slight angle I got it on, so when I grab it and pull, it's right where I'm sitting. Sweet. So I'm just trying to get all the stuff welded up in the cabin so I can paint the cabin. I gotta clean up all the burn marks from all the welding, and gotta clean up the exhaust tunnel, all the seat mounts that I've welded and stuff. Gotta clean all that up. And yeah, a lot to do, a lot to clean up, and then I want to paint the inside. So I think the only thing I've got left to do is the pedal mount for the fly-by-wire pedal, and getting close. I might put in some welded in nuts, captive nuts underneath the tunnel, so I can mount some sort of box or something over this, or some sort of exhaust, not exhaust, what do you call it? Shifter boot, make up some sort of metal frame and then buy a generic one or something so it looks nice. But yeah, I want to get the inside of the car painted, so gotta clean up all this mess. Still lots of stuff that needs cleaning up and painting and undercoating. Yes, probably a couple of holes to fill on the firewall still. Might have to change the clutch slave. Apparently the FD RX7 clutch slave doesn't move a lot of fluid, so it's not great for twin disc clutches, multi-plate clutches, so gotta research that a bit more. I just happened across it the other day, someone was doing it, selling an adapter so for a Nissan S15, so might have to do that. But anyway, that's that done. Looks pretty sweet. Once it gets all painted, it'll blend right in with the chassis and you won't even know it's there. Be nice and solid, hydro. Be able to reef on it as much as I like. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Check out the ilovedrift.com.au website and check out the gear on there. And Kate was doing a vote online to see if everyone wants to bring back the two-way shirt. I love two ways. I think it's a classic. I love it, but it's getting a bit old and she hasn't got any more, so I'm wearing this one till it's like threads. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time when I'm welding something else.